Hey guys, it's Young Wealth. Now, this is my first ever video on this channel, probably your first time watching me, and the aim I have with this channel is to bring people the best assets in cryptocurrency possible, assets that could potentially 100 to 1,000x their net worths. So if you like the sounds of that, become an early subscriber and smash the like button to all-time highs. Now today, I'm talking about a coin that's my top one coin. Now, I've been in the market for years now. I've invested into many great different projects, but when it comes to my top one, it's Quant. When it comes to my top one coin out of the tens of great coins I know, when it comes to the top one, it's Quant, QNT. Why? Because when I look at the utility and when I look at its functions, it's the godfather of crypto. It literally has the ability to be the gel of crypto. The glue of crypto, shall I say, because its utility is interoperability. It has the function, has the ability to actually connect different blockchains together, private blockchains to public blockchains. It could connect and link different networks to each other just off its own power. So at the end of the day, that's why I believe in Quant so heavily. And as you can see, the price of Quant is $173, but it's absolutely ripping. On the 24-hour, it's up 18%. The last 24 hours is up 18%. Now, today I want to break down the question, can it hit 1,000 in the short term before 2022 ends? And can it hit 5 figures in the near future? Now, I'm going to break down why this coin is so dominant and why I feel like we're going to really break down whether it can hit 5 figures. Before we do that, I want to get into this important tweet, right? It says, in the near future, a 10% daily gain will be $1,000 increase on the price of QNT. These are the days we stack for. Even a bag of 50 Quant will have fatter days than their yearly salaries. So pretty much what he's implying, for this to be possible, for there to be $1,000 increase on a 10% daily gain, the price of QNT will have to be $10,000. Now, do I agree with that? The answer to that question is most certainly. Why? Because when I look at the coin's use case and when I look at the circulating supply, it just makes it a lot easier to hit these high price points. Now, there's a lot of great coins out there that have great utility, but they will never even surpass $100. Why? Because their circulating supply is way too high. Now, when it comes to Quant, guess what? Its circulating supply is less than Bitcoin's. Its max supply is less than Bitcoin's. Bitcoin's max supply is around 20 to 90 million. QNT's is 14 million. The circulating is 12. So what does this mean? For it to hit those high thousands, all that really has to do is its market cap has to increase. Now, this is why it's interesting, because the potential it has is so high because the market cap is only 2 billion right now. It's only 2 billion. Bitcoin's market cap is a lot more than 2 billion. Now, I don't even want to compare it to Bitcoin yet because we don't need to go that far. Why? Because I've actually did a comparison with QNT and Ethereum right now. I made a comparison. If Ethereum or if QNT was to hit Ethereum's market cap currently right now in the bear market, Ethereum being this low, if QNT was to hit Ethereum's market cap this low, right, in this bear market, the current market cap, it will have a price of $12,000. And that's Ethereum not even anywhere near its all-time highs. Its all-time highs are around 4.8K, so it's damn near dropped 3,000 from its all-time high right now. And that's in a bear. And that's $12,000. So like when it comes to QNT, I see a lot higher than 10K. I'll be real, I see potentially $30,000, potentially $40,000. Why? Just because its utility is so pivotal and is so vital. It's like the way a human needs a spinal cord to walk, crypto needs QNT. Why? Because it just really glues the whole blockchain together. And at the end of the day, that is a 72x. If it hits 12,000, that's a 72x. Now, when it comes to Quant and when it comes to QNT, you have to understand, I believe it will hit 1,000. Now, what do I believe in the short term? In the short term, do I think it's going to go to 1,000? My quick answer to that question is no. Why? Because at the end of the day, I don't think there's enough catalyst for it to do a damn near 10x. Why? Because we're approaching a recession. There's a lot of uncertainty. There's a lot of scared people right now, and people are focused on different things to buy other than crypto right now. So at the end of the day, the market and the greed right now is at a different place because we're going into a recession. People are very scared to do the wrong thing. Okay, so for coins to pump damn near from 173 to 1,000 in a short period of time, that has to be pretty much a bull run. And right now, I don't think we're anywhere near a bull run. Why do I say that? Because when you look at the economy, even the CPI came out. Now, you have to understand the CPI came out, Bitcoin sank. It sank, but it's recovering. But these type of news is like, it's only going to get worse. These type of like news reports, they're going to keep getting worse over these next few months. And by 2023, things will be a lot lower. So what am I trying to say? When it comes to QNT, if you just go on the, we go on the month real quick, I can see it going to $200. If I'm being real, there's not a lot of resistance. Like, it can go to $200. Why do I say that? Because that's a, when I look at the support and resistance, that's a viable target. But once it reaches around the $200 mark, $200 to $300, it will go right back down. Why? Because we are in a recession. Things like this, they're going to sell off in the short term. They're going to do a lot. It's going to be very volatile in the short term. But there's nothing wrong with that, because at the end of the day, that's how it's meant to scare the people out of the investment. But at the end, when it's a recession, all hell is going to break loose. So when it comes to QNT hitting 1,000 before 2022, I highly doubt we will do that. Like, if you've been in the market for a while, you are experienced with these type of rallies. Like, you know that they don't just go up forever. There will be serious pullbacks. There will be big pullbacks, even all the way to 10K. I believe it will hit 5 figures one day. But the thing I'm trying to tell you guys is, even with it hitting 10K, it's going to have a journey where there's many pullbacks, many times where people are uncertain about it going to 10K. Even when it hits $200, that's my prediction. In the short term, it will hit $200 and it will have a serious pullback. Then it will slow down for a little bit. Then we're going to just enter a deep recession where it can get even lower than what it is right now. I'm gonna just be, that's how I see. I'm just realistic with it. Like, but in the long term, yeah, it's gonna go to 1,000, probably pull back, 2,000, pull back. Like, there's gonna be many pullbacks to the journey to 5 figures. It's gonna be a long one, but when we get there, just imagine. Look at the tweet again. Look at this tweet again. A 10% gain is $1,000 increase on the price. So if you own 50, that means with a 10% gain, you were gaining $50,000. Once it hits 5 figures plus. Once it hits 10K, you were gaining the minimum of $50,000 every time it goes to 10%. So the thing I wanna stress in this video is, there's nothing wrong with taking profits on these short-term gains. Not financial advice, but there's nothing wrong with taking profits on these short-term gains, because there will be pullbacks, there will be drawdowns. It won't just be a straight line all the way up to 1,000 and nothing crazy like that, because we're in a recession and there's not enough catalyst, in my opinion, for it to go that far right now, especially in the condition of the markets and the economy in general. Pumps like this, they don't really just keep going up in straight lines, because people are going to take advantage of the gains and the appreciation, and they're going to start selling off, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's just the health and a normal healthy market, normal healthy coin. But we know in the near future, in the long term, that coin is going to be so dominant. And if you get in early at these ranges, the $100 range, the $107, even anywhere here, it's a serious range when we talk about it being a 5-figure coin, because you're gonna have real power to just live off literally the appreciation. So with that being said, that's all I really want to break down this video. Can it hit $10,000? Look at that price. That's it. If it had ETH's market cap today, and ETH's market cap today is 160 billion. That's not really anything. When it comes to the crypto market being regulated, trillions are going to pour into the market, and you will see coins that have $1 trillion market caps like it's normal, like it's nothing, like the stock market. So when that day comes, I don't see the reason why Quant won't go past 20,000, 30,000, and we're just going to be there to enjoy the ride. So at the end of the day, yeah, in the short term, I think it's going to hit $200, then have a serious pullback, a serious rejection. Then it might just stay static for a while. But when the next bull run comes, yeah, we're at 1,000, 2025, 1,000. So at the end of the day, stay patient. That's the main thing when it comes to cryptocurrency and investing into great coins with great utility. You have to believe in the project, and you have to be disciplined enough not to take money out to do other things on liabilities. Like, you have to be disciplined. When you're holding a coin, you can't say, let me cash out for this Saturday night because I want to go to a party. Let me cash out because I want to buy some alcohol. No, be disciplined and be consistent with your investment. That's where you reap the rewards. And when people are talking about, yeah, Quant's up 1,000, so I get into Quant, you tell them it's too late. Like, I told you years ago, months ago, that you should get into this investment. I stayed disciplined, you didn't. Now you're asking in a bull run where it's very dangerous, very risky, you're asking for advice. It'll be too late by then. So with that being said, stay disciplined. It's been Young Wealth, and I'll see you guys many times again. So with that being said, I'm out.